Broncos 11 in a row coming in. The Jags had won 5 straight, and they came to play in the altitude. Pick it up. Last seconds of the first quarter. Trevor Lawrence, Parker Washington. Parker Washington had a career day. That puts the Jags up 7-0. But Bo Nix and the Broncos would respond. What do you think of this pass here? The bone ball.
It's pretty good. I mean, that's a nice throw. And a nice catch, getting his feet down for a touchdown.
Cortland Sutton, nice catch. Jags down 10-7. Second and goal. Brenton Strange, the tight end.
Back shoulder.
Back shoulder. That's what you do these days.
That's what they do.
All right, Jags up 17-10 at the half. The give to R.J. Harvey. Nose for the end zone. Yeah. Harvey extends. 38-yard touchdown for Harvey, who's had a lot of those this year. Ties the game at 17. Jags score to go up 24-17, and they want more. It's Travis Etienne. Shakes off a guy, Herman.
Yes, they did. And this is, oh boy, this is a big win for the Jaguars, guys.
2-touchdown win in Denver. New on SportsCenter. Let's hear from maybe the coach of the year, Liam Cohen.
Yeah, great team effort. Just thankful that, a small market team like us can come into a place like Mile High and get it done.
Was that a nice rallying cry?
Yeah, when you, yes, yeah.
About Trevor Lawrence handling the atmosphere of that defense, how impressed were you with him today?
Very impressed. Very impressed with the way these guys have continued to compete. Trevor, the offensive line, had to shuffle a few things. I thought they protected really well. Did some really good things in the pass game. Parker Washington stepped up in a huge way. All those guys, I think he threw it to about 7 different receivers in the game, whatever it was, and guys just keep battling and making plays.
I was going to say, what went into the third down success?
I think we had a good plan. I think Spencer Whipple, Grant Udinsky, those guys did a great job with the plan. Trevor Mendelson does our third down runs, and we actually ended up throwing one of the runs that ended up occurring. It was a quarterback draw that we ended up throwing that hit Parker on an outcut that he went down the sidelines. But I think our staff did a great job. The players, under obviously a loud atmosphere on the road, did a great job of executing the third down plan. Really, you look at third down and red zone is kind of where we ended up winning the game. I think he did fine, I think we had one miscue down on third down in the red zone to Jacoby in the back of the end zone that got kind of tipped. We had a miscue there, communication, but I was very proud of Walker being able to step in. Nobody flinched. Nobody blinked when he was going on in. Jonah Monheim going on in. And so those guys stayed the course. Sean, Kali'i, and Trevor, great. They've done a great job with that group, and very proud of them.
You ran 27 times. How important was it to stay committed to that, even when it wasn't a long game?
Yeah, it was one of those. We weren't popping many of them. The one pitch earlier in the game that got us down inside the 5, we executed well, which I think kind of alleviated some of the pressure we were feeling early on. We need to continue to get better in that department, but the quarterback, Trevor, being able to scramble, get us some hard yards, especially down later in the game when you need to get a couple first downs, we were able to do that a little bit.
You mentioned Trevor, just talking about his game.
Yeah, I'm very proud of the resilience. Early on, and first 2 drives, we couldn't do much. They kind of gloved some of our concepts. He was under some pressure, and he never flinched. He never got out of his comfort zone. He's been playing at a high level. He's been preparing and practicing at a high level, and this team's behind him. They appreciate him, they respect him, and he's stepping up for us in a big way.
The Broncos fall to 12-3. Here's Broncos quarterback Bo
Sean was
Nix.
just saying that you guys did a good job during the win streak of flushing each game and putting it behind you. What's the key to doing that this week with a loss on a short week going to Kansas City?
We'll get back to work tomorrow, and there's a lot we got to cover in 3 days. So that's the good part about playing on a short week is you get to move on from a game like this. We got to learn from it. We got to fix the mistakes, and don't let a team like that beat us twice.
Well, obviously, at the end there, saw a lot of emotion from everybody after Pat was hurt. What was just going through your mind, and can you sort of take us through that from your perspective?
Well, you never want to see somebody in that situation, and I feel responsible because I threw it, and it's you can say it's part of the game, but you just never want to see it, and you really pray he's okay. Can be back out there as soon as he can, but it's just one of those things that you wish you could avoid, but that was a tough situation.
Bo, you're not supposed to win them all in this league, but yet when you did, is it can be somewhat of a wake-up call, do you think, for your team?
Yeah, it's tough to go on a 12-game streak or 11, whichever one it was, and then we got hit in the mouth today, and they played a good game, and we let it get away, but you'd rather have it hit you now than the first round of the playoffs, and wouldn't call it a wake-up call because we were playing well. It's just one of those that'll reset you and put you back and get you back to where you need to be. It'll put you in a good mindset if you'll let it, and like I said, you can't let this one linger. We got to move on and attack this week on just a short couple days.
Bo, to your left, what happened on the fumble with the read option exchange? What went on there?
We just got to look back at it. I think both of us wanted the football.
The Jaguars have rattled off 6 straight victories, ending the Broncos' 11-game win streak. It's Jacksonville's second longest single-season streak in franchise history, trailing an 11-game win streak in 1999.
Meanwhile, the Steelers once again guarantee themselves a winning season after taking care of business in Detroit. New on SportsCenter. Here's Mike Tomlin.
I'm just so appreciative of the men that I work with and the fight that they displayed individually and collectively. Certainly wasn't perfect. A lot of adversity, some of it created by us, but they didn't blink. And that's what's required this time of year. We also talked about the game's got to look a certain way this time of year, and it certainly did. We were able to run the ball and stop the run, and we kind of rode that wave in terms of controlling the game. Certainly, you got to give Detroit a lot of credit. Man, they stormed and fought. We knew they would. We knew what type of game we were coming into, the gravity of it, the venue. Kudos to their fans, man. This is a tough place to play. But I'm just thankful of the fight.